Before we go, just quickly, this is good. Tyagi is saying that when Sri Nisargadatta Maharaj said it took him 3 years to realize the self, what happened? What does it mean? Because we are talking about this. The realization first come. And this is so fast, seeing a shift in perspective, that it's seen that what is here is not the one that has a history, isn't the one that have a birth certificate and a star sign and family and future and all of this stuff. It's beyond this. Pure like space. Then what took 3 years then, you see? What took 3 years is that gradually the beingness, the mind had to stabilize and assimilate completely into this, so that it is not merely held as some theoretical understanding. His entire being was immersed in that understanding, to the effect that the outer life and inner life are one. Just like if the fruit is good, the taste will be good. So in that seeing, what happened is that it took a certain type of, a kind of maturity. That will take its own time. And in each one, it will vary. For someone can come to complete maturity in the space of maybe, 2 or 3 months also can happen. Nisargadatta Maharaj, what he say is that my Guruji told me that I am not what I've been conditioned to believe I am. I am the infinite within which even this play is occurring. And I believed him. There is a tremendous power in that belief. But by itself it was not enough. Something else had to follow on from this belief. He himself said that I spent many days, as often as it could occur to me, to contemplate this feeling of I am. Constantly, the feeling of I am was allowed to marinate in itself. It was constantly, he was still doing what he had to do, take care of your children, open your shop, do your business, but every moment that it could, as it flashed in his mind, the feeling of I am, he was contemplating it. He was preventing this I amness feeling from associating with any other feeling. And gradually it came to the point where it was shining by itself, uninterrupted, without any association, without any content like this. And then he said, then I realized the self. This is it. So the first stage is that blast of recognition where it is seen beyond doubt. And this is so important because once this has taken place within, it's occurred to itself that I am that, then the doubt is removed. At least you have experienced the potential. You know that it's not merely theory. Theory cannot give you this taste. So you know this. Thereafter, the mind sometimes comes back very strongly. It's like it's fighting for dominance, in fact. But gradually now, with the force of the conviction, the force and the taste of that liberating experience, a sort of an inner confidence surfaces that allows you to complete your sadhana, to completely comb out all this noise that you picked up by associating with what is transient. That will take its own time. But the major work, that flash to come to that place beyond doubt, that experience must happen within. Otherwise, it merely remains as a kind of theory inside the mind. And the intellect can imitate the seeing. It can tell itself, it's enough because I understand this. I can talk about it. I could even write a book about it. It could be a bestseller even. But you may not have realized this thing. Not in the way. So to realize it for a moment or two, for 3 weeks or 4 weeks, it's not enough. Something contemplates it. Because the mind pushes up again. This weed pushes up again. And each time it's pulled up by the root. It's pulled up by the root. And what it means pulled up by the root, each time it's looked, because the force of habit will keep on trying to remind the beingness that you are a person, that you are an object. And because so many times you've believed it in the past, why not believe it again? You see? So each time it comes, something looks and dismisses or transcends this suggestion. Until gradually there's no energy left inside the egoic mind. It loses all its influence. And then there's no more unsteadiness for you. It's like you have fallen through a hole in existence. And you're all space again.